Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Recording live on Twitch as usual, so you might hear me interacting with Twitch chat. There's quite a few people on. So today, the first scenario is from Sawyer's. An interesting one here. I have changed it a little bit. I changed the start year, so it was originally 1935 versus 1933, but I brought it back a decade, and I've eliminated some of the lighter ships as well from both sides, just to make it a little bit less micro intensive. Anyway, obviously we're playing as Soviet Russia, and we have to design a ship, and there's some really interesting design restrictions. I'm going to go with a modernised Dreadnought. So armour is not allowed to exceed 10 inches anywhere on the ship. Nowhere is it allowed to exceed 10, including on the turrets, which means this is going to be a very fragile ship if it gets too close to anything. It also has to be able to go 26 knots. Yes. The other restriction is the belt extend has to be the same as the belt, but that should be fine. Right, let's get to building, because we've got quite a lot of enemy capital ships to deal with. Yeah, it is basically a battle cruiser using a battleship hull. But again, I'm gonna try and make this semi-realistic. One of the requirements was that we have as many bulkheads as possible, so that's fine. We'll stick with medium range. I think that'll be fine for now as well. Right. Size-wise, I'm actually going to go smaller, because Russian ships, I don't know what it is about them, they get very limited tower placement. And you end up with weird backwards designs all the time. So it'd be nice to have a Russian ship that's not backwards. So we'll go for 39,000 tons is still pretty large. Just go for the top end. Rear tower. Now then, if we use oil, how much smoke do we get? 67. Just to make a funnel then. Yeah, it's still a fairly far forward tower, although I think I have in mind what I want to do with this. Let's put it more like that and have a Q turret. I know how much people like Q turrets. Hello there, Twitchinees. Yeah, the banter on Twitch is fun. Not for everyone, of course. But of course, my internet connection cannot handle a high definition stream. So if you want the 1440p and all the rest of it, that's what YouTube's for. It is quite long, actually. A US ship with a Japanese rear tower. Oh yeah, there is some weirdness. I think the US is actually due an overhaul, because they have gun models from Italy and they have the odd tower from other things, and it's just very strange. So gun wise, I'm not allowed anything smaller than 14 or larger than 18, and not allowed 16. So yeah, we're probably... Actually, no. Because the 15s are Mark II. The 14s are Mark III. So I'm going to use 14-inch guns. Despite people claiming that I never use them, I will in fact use them. And we're going to go for a very traditional layout. Well, maybe not traditional, but definitely will look like a modernised Dreadnought. And I think the 14-inch guns are appropriate for that, because we're going to go for a B QXY. Like a lot of the Super Dreadnoughts were. So 10 gun, main battery broadside, and I've just noticed that those barbettes are too short. What about the medium 2? Yep, medium 2 works. Good, good. Lovely. So there's our main battery. It's not necessarily a treaty ship, although we'll probably end up kind of meeting the treaty limitations. It is a modernised dreadnought, so I kind of wanted to go with the theme of, yeah, having an older style ship being upgraded. Was there any... Okay, secondaries must be larger than 4. So let's go for 5-inch casement guns. And I think here we could actually fit a proper secondary gun. So we've got 5s. That's like a 7-inch. Can I do them? Can I do anything fancy with these? Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. 7s might prove to be a bit chunky for this, but no, here we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, might have to do it with a 6-inch. Or possibly even a 5-inch. Actually, 5-inch would make more sense, wouldn't it? Seeing as we already have some 5-inch guns. There we go. So we've got a little bit of extra 5-inch firepower. Could probably fit one in, like, somewhere here. Would be good. Get any more of those short barbettes in. There. No, I don't like that. That restricts the Q turret a lot. Speaking of, I'd quite like it if it was the other way around. Yeah, I'd much rather have the 5-inch secondary here. There we go. Now, I am allowed the smaller ones, but I'm told that they don't count for the restriction, although these holes don't seem to be able to mount, or towers don't seem to mount very many fun guns. Nope, that's it. Still think that's pretty reasonable for armament. Hey there, Paladin of Argyle. Hello there, MXSvipul, or Svipul. I will get that right at some point. Crypt 3 is all I'm allowed. So really, we need to build the rest of the ship out. We've got 100% engine efficiency already. Let's bring an aux diesel and a good guns. Probably going to go tube powder, super heavy, with autoloaders and advanced hydraulic. Fairly standard setup for me. It would be nice to bring an RDF, but 2% might be worth it. Whoa! Thank you very much for the gift subs there, Svipul. Very, very kind. Barbecue for more secondaries. Yeah, I could do. That's just a lot of weight. And I've already got quite a high roll. So I don't really want to add any more secondaries, to be honest. In fact, I'm actually thinking about taking that one out, but I don't think it will change it too much. So, yeah, the rest of it. It is an older ship. Let's go with Citadel 3, Anti-Flood 1, standard bulkheads, heavy barbette. Yeah, heavy barbette. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and this was to have the name of Inu. Yeah, I can't increase any of the armors beyond 10. Yikes. Shave a little bit off the deck. Might be able to get a little bit more speed. 20. 27 knots. We're very close on that. Shave a little bit off the turret top. This basically is a battle cruiser now. There we go. That's pretty close. It's not the best ship in the world. It's certainly got plenty of firepower. Hello there, philosopher. Yeah, shoot and pray. Yeah. Shoot and pray indeed. I don't think this is going to go particularly well, but we'll try. Just balance out the ship a bit. There we go. It's certainly an interesting design, and I definitely think that's the sort of thing you would kind of expect to see. Like it does look like a modernized Russian dreadnought. Let's try it out. This is 1925. Oh, thanks to Voidwalker. Glad you like it. AI adjacent. So, yeah. I've had a few comments on the YouTube videos as well saying, oh, I think it's partly because, you know, now, when I'm recording this anyway, on Alpha 12, we're really just waiting for the core patch to drop. So I think a little bit of it is, you know, doing something crazy because, you know, I've used all the hulls in Alpha 12 many times. So trying to do something a bit different. Speaking of something a bit different, Japan. What you been? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Jesus. Yeah, we'll check those out when we get in range. These are basically enormous destroyers, loads of 5-inch guns, and maximum bulkheads. Oh, that's quite nice. Let's get you into a normal formation and screen. Screen, please. Okay. Yeah. It's certainly swimming in something. We'll have a look at those glorious AI designs in a minute, but we can just admire the lovely. Actually, looks really nice, which is unusual because normally Russian ships I design look absolutely terrible, but that's why I wanted to go for the smaller hull, so that the pretty weird tower placement didn't make me end up doing something weird again. Spotted me first. That's interesting. Would have thought we would have spotted them first. They must have a really tall tower. Oh yeah, they got a very tall tower. That's a lot of guns. Jesus. So I think I'm going to call these N turrets. N1, B, N2, with a secondary as well, and then XY. It's just so strange. So very, very strange. And some casement guns, but not others. Yikes. And the cruiser? Sure. Looks like a very weird mixture. We haven't seen the battle cruisers yet. Good lord. Oh, thank you very much for the host there, Nevelk. Yeah, the funnel is in a very strange place. I think this is actually the rear tower, and it has a slot there for it. But yeah, very, very strange. Actually, no, that's the rear tower. That's the rear. Yeah, the funnel is right at the back. Right. Let's have a look at the battle cruiser, shall we? ABM and then an X turret. Alright, that's a little bit more normal. I mean, it's still not completely normal because of this and this extra barbette and stuff, but sure. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I really don't like my chances here. The sheer number of shells they can fling my way. Okay, the heavy cruisers do not have torpedoes, but they can still be a threat. Because I'm not running a particularly well armoured ship in any way. Flooding hit. That's nice. Minimum bulkheads as well. Oh, thanks, Freedom Fighter. I am actually out of drinks, so I'll get myself a refill in between scenarios. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, quite a lot of flooding on the front. That's good. Light cruisers, again, I'm not sure why the AI does this sometimes when it's on a screen order and they sit behind the battleship. I kind of like them out in front, but I'm not going to complain too much. Chikama, come on, can we get another flooding hit? She retreats. Lovely. But it was on an already flooded section. God damn it. Ooh, that battle cruiser is a much more tempting target with those 15-inch guns. We will let the light cruisers perhaps drop a couple of torps on the heavies, see if we can get some hits. Ow. Lost a main gun. And a flash fire, obviously. Oh dear. What happens when you only have 10 inches of armour on a turret. That has caused some problems. That has caused quite a lot of problems. Hello there, Eternal. And Telemonian Dan. Nice to see you. F. Yeah. I mean, she's not dead yet. But it's not going well. Not going well at all. Not scoring any hits either. That 10 inches of armor maximum ish restriction just completely cripples ships. In this area in particular, like, I know I got a little bit unlucky with the flash fire. That's a really cool damage model though. Look at that. still trying. All the engines blown up. Yeah, nothing's going particularly well. Yeah, you did fire some torpedoes, which has caused the battlecruiser to start manoeuvring. Maximum bulkheads doing their best. Deary me. Yeah, I will try and use that as the thumbnail. Yeah, sacrifice light cruisers. Yeah, probably a good idea to start using them a bit more aggressively. Let's split them up. Torps off. What kind of torps are these? 22-inch standards. Okay. Let's get in there. 32 knots these things can make, which isn't too bad. We're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive with them. Oh, we took out a main gun on the enemy battlecruiser. That's nice. The cargo, enemy battleship way in the back. Pretty impressed though that the Mordino is still going here. Right, fire on the heavy cruiser now. She's pretty close, and yeah, I think even the 5-inch could probably do a little bit of damage. Cuba, please tell me you have torpedoes loaded on the port side. We've got 4 left, so I really hope you do, because your guns aren't going to be much use. Nope, don't really do a turn then. Yeah. Hard turn, hard turn, hard turn. And run amidships. Come on, fire them now. Swing around and get those torps in the water. No, why are you going that way? Thank you. Good job. Beautiful. Okay, heavy cruiser done. You're out of torps. Get out of here. You know, it's still going. Still bravely trying to take out the heavy cruiser. Whew. All guns on that battle cruiser. And the torps. I think we can now think about delivering. Oh, Cuban goes down, trying to get out. It's a shame. Torps away from the port side. Down goes the enemy heavy cruiser that was trying to take out the battleship. Now, these things have minimum bulkheads. Ah, that's good damage. What's their anti-flood like? 1. They do have double reinforced bulkheads, but that flooding in, I think, all compartments but 1 might prove fatal. We do have another light cruiser though. At the ready. Oh, don't need it. Down goes the battle cruiser. So we've got the Uji, which is slightly damaged. Meanwhile, the Rodino could, in theory, start shooting at the cargo. Although I think, more practically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order to retreat. We'll see if we can pick off the Uji over here. I just noticed how fast these things go. A 23 knot battle cruiser. And look at its armour. This thing's so bad. It's so embarrassing that we got flash fired by it. Like, they're genuinely terrible ships. Mind you, those 15-inch high TNT guns do pack a bit of a punch, so maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. It's incredibly slow for a battle cruiser. Damn it, smoke up. Now it's starboard side torps that are loaded. And it's the port side torps on the Kazarski. Okay, Dana, I think that's a good enough angle. Go for it. Trying to spot the torp launcher in all the smoke. Yeah. Ow. Please shoot before you sink. Thank you. That looks okay. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. She's actually taken a lot of flooding damage, which obviously impairs her ability to turn. Yeah, we're definitely going to hit possibly the full spread. Then it goes down though. Yeah, full spread. Lovely stuff. Don't waste any more on it. She is done for. Smoke up. Right. Only thing to do really is to try and cover the retreat of the Rodino. Or Rodino. As best we can. Well, turn up for the books. Yeah, these are a really nice light cruiser. Loads of guns, maximum bulkhead, so they're pretty tanky, pretty fast. Their weakness, of course, is they only carry 1 shot torps each side. But 5-inch high TNT guns do the job. Oh no, the flooding so bad now on the Rodino. Rodino. desperately just trying to get away. Even if we can distract them with the light cruiser. Jesus Christ. Just notice how fast the cargo can go. 18 knots. Good grief. Hey there, John Craig. It just took a flooding hit. Ow, actually from the battleship. That's nice. That'll slow her down even more with the minimum bulkheads. And of course, approaching from the back, I don't think she has... Where are most of her secondaries located? Actually, she's quite light on the secondaries. She does have that 8-inch gun, but they're nearly all located forwards, so light cruiser attracting some fire. Let's smoke up then. That's good. Just need to buy the Rodino a little bit more time to get out. Although at 3.5 knots and dropping, even this slow thing can catch up. Five-inch gun's actually doing the odd bit of damage, which is pretty hilarious. This thing only has 13-inch guns. Wow, okay. So, very weird designs from the AI today. Ow. That is less than ideal. Yeah, try and zigzag a bit. Absolutely. I also want to try and keep my bow pointed towards them as much as possible. Yeah, our speed is dropping quite a lot. They're only doing 16.8. Oh, no, shit. Aggressive on the torps. Just get him in the water. Starboard side torps. Thank you. Shall have to turn. She has detected them. And of course, being an AI ship, dodges fairly well. Again, the point is to keep her off our battleship. A flooding hit. Right on the rear, actually. Ooh, that's not good. Aggressive smoke. The smoke's not going to do anything. We can get those torps in the water. No. Well, did their job, those light cruisers, bravely. I think the cargo is now retreating. So all we have to do now is hope and pray she continues to sail away. And miss. What's the range at the moment? 12.8. No, don't do that. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, now you take rudder damage. 2 knots. Yep. Yeah, I tried, but if you only have one ship going in and go up against a battleship like that, it's going to be tough. You need like a few. Actually, wondering about cost. I didn't look at the enemy battle cruisers. We are more expensive than the battleship, but not by a huge amount. I think the battle cruisers are about 30 million. So I don't think we've done too badly here. Oof. No! Don't hit me. Structure 7, float 3. Range is now 14.6. Fortunately, his accuracy, 2.8. Wow, really? 2.8? 2.4 even? Look at us, 2.2. How? How? Obviously we're firing far fewer guns, but 15 kilometers now. Yeah, Q turret's out. A turret obviously blew up. So we are actually at almost our optimum firing angle. As we basically potter about on the auxiliary diesel engine. See here, this is where the AI should go. All I need to do is just go this way and close in and blow him up. I don't understand why it's just continuing to sail away. Now up to 16 kilometers. No, I was not forced to use 14-inch. And Andromedonian. And, yeah, we escape. Right. Get some tugboats and call the scrappers yard. But believe it or not, this thing is still going. Oh my word. Oh, those light cruisers though, they did pretty well. They did pretty well. And I'd say the battleship did pretty well as well, considering it got that really early flash fire. Hey there, Treefrog. Sorry, didn't see your message earlier. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Oh, that was a good one. Right, those of you on YouTube, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts.